Welcome back to the Angry Man Podcast with Jason and Greg. So, Jay, I know you've had the opportunity to see this, and maybe the people that watch the channel, maybe they haven't had quite the opportunity to see what has occurred here recently on Twitter. Now, we have seen both Bill Haney and Adrien Broner go back and forth with a potential fight between Adrien Broner and Devin Haney. Now, I'm surprised by this, the back and forth. Actually, I'm not necessarily surprised by the back and forth, but I am surprised by that final tweet that I saw, what was it, earlier this morning or late last night? I can't remember what time it was when I saw this tweet, but it was a response from Adrien Broner to Bill Haney. He said, Bill, you guys have been in contact with my people. All you need to do now is send over a contract. Now, Jay, you've heard me say this on multiple occasions that I like what Bill Haney is doing in regards to Devin Haney. Devin has not been in the ring probably now for 4 or 5 weeks. I can't remember what. Yeah, it was on December 9th. So what? Man, 5.5, 6 weeks, something like that. He has not been in the ring yet. We are still talking about Devin Haney. His name has remained hot, and why? It's because of Bill Haney. Bill Haney has continued to keep Devin Haney's name out there as a good promoter and manager does. I have absolutely no issue with what Bill Haney is doing. And I felt that this was a continuation of keeping Devin name hot, right? Continuing to go back and forth with somebody like Adrien Broner to keep that whole social media thing going and keeping his name relevant out there in these streets. I ain't got no problem with that. However, when I heard that Adrien Broner, or when I saw the tweet from Adrien Broner where he said that Bill Haney had been in contact with his people, let's pump the brakes now. Because now this is more than just promotions. This is actually something that you are considering. You're considering making a fight between Devin Haney and Adrien Broner. I thought that Devin wanted the biggest and best opportunities out there for him. He wanted to fight the best fighters out there. Now, of course, he wanted to do it for the biggest bag, right? But I don't think Adrien Broner at this stage of his career brings a big bag, and he's definitely not a big fight. So I'm going to need for the Devin Haney fans, which I'm a fan of Devin Haney. I like what Devin Haney does. I'm a fan of Devin Haney too, but I need for the Devin Haney fans to make it make sense for me why Devin Haney will get into the ring with Adrien Broner, someone who I like, but is not at the pinnacle of his game right now. He's not somebody who we would feel would be a big fight. You know, something like he and Rolly, of course, that's entertaining. I see somebody like Adrien Broner versus Rolly Romero to be an entertaining fight, right? It's something that, you know, to get people talking. It's almost like a Jake Paul fight, the way that I feel about that fight. But Devin is supposed to be a very serious fighter at this moment, and so why would you be considering a fight like this? I need for somebody to truly make it make sense. And if this fight were to occur, I would need Devin Haney fans to justify this and or criticize him appropriately, because this is not a fight that anybody would want to see, at least as far as I'm concerned, or that they shouldn't want to see, because this is not a big fight whatsoever, Jay. What are your thoughts on the fact that Bill Haney has reached out to Adrien Broner and his team? I don't even know who Adrien Broner's team is. Is it Don King? I'm assuming it's Don King. So
I guess, yeah.
So how do you feel? How do you feel about this? Like, they're reaching out, and would you be happy to see a fight between these guys?
No, not at all. You know, as far as promotion, it'll be funny, you know, but as far as like the actual product in the ring,
why would it be funny? Why would the promotion be funny? Because Devin's, you mean because Bill and Adrien?
Bill, not Devin, Bill. Because of Bill's gonna be the mouthpiece, and AB's gonna sell his own product, you know. But nah, this ain't it. This ain't it, Bill. This ain't it, Dev. I'm not mad at AB. AB should be trying to do this. You know, he's trying to get back on the scene. He's trying to get much money as he can right now. He's definitely on the backside of his career. You know, AB problem for me has always been he never let his hands go in the ring. You know, at this stage, you know, I don't know if how much he's really into boxing. Is he just doing it just because, you know, that's what he knows and he's just going back to it to try to get some bags or what? You know, but this is not a fight. To your point, Devin Haney said he wants to chase legacy and the biggest fights. Neither one of those is going to be attached to AB right now. Not at this stage of AB's career. Some years back, yeah. Right now, nah. I don't think that would be the move for Dev and Bill. Bill, you know, I know they got the stiff arm by Ryan Garcia because they thought they had that fight in the bag. You know, I thought they were revisit and try to come back around to the Tank fight, since Bill had said that, you know, they started at 20, it could go up to 40 million, which I didn't believe that at all. But hey, he's still talking. He needs to keep it talking and keep Devin relevant and keep him going right now, why he's not fighting. So I mean, they should try to run it back with Tank. That would be my advice, because that would be the fight everyone wants to see anyway, and we need to see. So I would run it back and really try to put Tank's feet to fire. Like, hey, we're spinning the block again. We said 20 million. Y'all thought that was cap. So here we go. We're gonna put this more pressure on you and see what's gonna happen now. We heard about His Excellency talking about the fight in Saudi Arabia. Me personally, I wouldn't want it to be over there. I would want it to be in the stateside, because I can see what Orion and Tank did. Not saying Devin has the same following as Ryan, but he has a better resume than Ryan easily. And this is a fight people said that Tank would shy away from. So I think it'd do real good in the States to remain here. But we got to see what His Excellency is going to talk about pitching to pay them. They're talking about paying him a lot of money. Once Tank has his own situation with his out of the ring situation handled, let's see what he can do. We don't know what that timeline is neither. So that could be holding things up for those two to go anywhere else outside of where Tank resides right now. Plus, Tank has to get back in shape. We see him a little bit, but he wants to be in shape. He's already mentioned that he can't do the training like he wants to, as well as his trainer has his own issues going on as well. But Devin AB is not the fight I want to see. Like I said, the only thing that would be funny about it would be the pressers and the back and forth between Bill, who's not the fighter, and AB, who is the fighter. I need to see Devin being more active and out there on that. And that's not a legacy fight for Devin at this time.
No, it's not a legacy fight at all. And it's interesting because I've heard Sabril Matias call out Devin Haney on multiple occasions. I have not heard Devin Haney address any of that. He's addressed Gervonta
Bill
Davis.
did.
He's addressed. Well, I haven't heard Bill say, but I'm talking about Devin. He addressed Gervonta. He addressed Gervonta Davis. He addressed who else has he addressed? Ryan Garcia. Now he's addressing. Well, he hasn't necessarily addressed. I guess it's more so Bill that's addressed Adrien Broner. But still, what did Bill say about Sabril Matias? That's what I want to do.
He didn't say much. He didn't. The energy ain't the same. So to your point, the energy ain't the same. He was just like, no one's gonna say Sabril Matias' name, because he was on a Puerto Rico podcast, and they're not gonna say his name, but we will, because that young man deserves to be named. His name deserves to be out there. But he never said anything about really fighting him. Huge difference. Like you said, he talks about AB, talks about Ryan, talks about T.O., talked about everyone else, but this guy here didn't say anything about him right now. So that's the fight that's the other fight. If it's not Tank, that's the other fight that's a great fight for Dev. But I don't want to see this AB stuff.
No, I agree, man. I think that's the opportunity for Devin Haney right now. And we did a poll here recently, maybe like a week or so ago, and that was the name that we failed to mention in regards to what should Devin Haney do next after Ryan Garcia fell through. And Sabril Matias is an excellent opportunity for Devin Haney. He should consider fighting Sabril Matias. Now, it's not something that's going to happen in the next 2 or 3 months, because we know Sabril Matias has some hand injury, but maybe that's something that can happen in May or June. He should be looking to do something like that. So that's a game-changing fight right there. We'll love to see him go down that path, and let's see where he goes from there. But you guys tell us what you think in the comments section in regards to this particular fight. Devin Haney versus Adrien Broner. Is this something that you would like to see? Is it something that makes sense to you based off of what we've heard from Devin Haney? Certainly for me, it doesn't. I think Jason feels the same way, but let us know what you think. Don't forget to hate, like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Angry Man Podcast, AM Sports Media, and we are out.